Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome and thank you for joining us. We are live at AutoSens Brussels 2023 from the Auto World Museum, surrounded by the history of the automobile while simultaneously embracing its future. We're thrilled to conduct the latest edition of our AutoVision News Live at AutoSens series, where we sit down and talk with the world's leading minds in ADAS and autonomous vehicle technology development. And in this case, in Brussels, we're doing it from inside the warm and nostalgic embrace of the incredible Auto World Museum. We are joined now by Nicolai Behmann, Technical Solution Architect at Siemens EDA. Now, Nicolai is focusing on digital twin implementation and innovation alongside automotive customers through the PAVE 360 program. His main interests include machine learning accelerators and co-design, as well as mixed fidelity modeling techniques. Before Siemens EDA, Nicolai was responsible for next generation compute hardware for level 4 robotaxis at Volkswagen, which sounds like a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nicolai, welcome. Glad you're here.
Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Tell us about your work at Siemens EDA. Tell us about what the company is doing, and then tell us a little bit about your role there.
So Siemens EDA might be known as the former Mentor Graphics. We are an EDA tool provider, and we offer tools for engineers to build silicon devices, for example.
Sure.
So we offer the full continuum from simulation, functional validation, design rule checking, till you have a taped out chip.
Sure. The solutions you're showing here at AutoSens, tell us what you've been showcasing to our attendees.
I have been giving a presentation, and that is about energy-aware neural architecture search.
Okay.
So we are focusing on machine learning inference because we see that with the rise of more autonomy, we have an increase in compute performance requirements. And we are here to offer a solution, a tool to that, to optimize that inference.
Right. What were some of the key learnings, Nicolai, from your presentation that you gave earlier today for our attendees?
Mm-hmm. I would say one of the main learnings is we're always focusing, also at Siemens EDA, on building bigger chips.
Sure.
We are now talking for level 4, level 5, we are talking thousands of tops.
Yes.
But that's less power efficient. And there's lots you can do actually also on the software front.
Right.
So what I presented here is a tool that enables you, if you have your machine learning algorithm, how you can optimize it for less power consumption, lower latency, higher throughput, just without changing the underlying hardware architecture.
Sure. The big question, of course, Nicolai, is who would use this tool? Who might actually use this tool and who would benefit from it then?
Whereas originally we were always focusing on the tier 2s, using our tools to build chips. What we proposed here is really a novel idea that would be used by tier 1s, OEMs, or other software developers to optimize their software workload for a given neural network accelerator or SoC.
Right. Nicolai, why would they want to optimize their workflow? What would be the benefit for them doing so?
The benefit for them is the OEM then can have a cheaper SoC. He might save costs in silicon. He might, over the long term, the users of the cars might save costs by less energy consumption throughout.
Yes.
So there's many benefit in that.
Yeah, we're talking with Nicolai Behmann, Technical Solution Architect at Siemens EDA here. One of the biggest things, we always talk about power consumption, form factor, and cost. So Nicolai hitting on the cost aspect. When it comes to some of the trends that might be on the horizon, what are some of the trends you're seeing right now in the industry, Nicolai?
I guess one of the biggest trends started a few years ago, and I guess Siemens is quite prominent for that, is digital twinning.
Sure.
So it is about whether it's now a tiny digital twin focusing only on one IP on your chip, or PAVE 360 scales up to having a digital twin of your full car and environment. So we have been seen here at AutoSens lots of presentations given around driving simulations, synthetic data generation, validation. So all of these are topics that play together into the digital twin story.
Of course. You mentioned PAVE 360, and that was in your bio when I read that. Tell us more about PAVE 360.
PAVE 360 is about combining different tool offerings we have within Siemens EDA.
Sure.
Starting from early exploration of your hardware architecture, down to doing shift left and software development by doing software development before the silicon device is available, down to having accurate power assessments and cycle accurate measurements to validate that. And that goes the whole stack from your CNN inference up to the whole car level.
Yeah, this is fascinating. Nicolai, what do you enjoy most about working in the automotive industry?
The big shift we see right now.
Yeah.
To me, it's fascinating to see what opportunities I as a driver have, or maybe I should not say driver, but mobility user I will
Right.
have as soon as highly automated driving is available to the public, right? I just imagine the ride to Brussels. If I would have used these 5 hours instead for work or leisure,
Yes.
that would be a big plus.
Yes, one of our other guests earlier had said something very similar to that, maybe next time we'll do this interview from in an autonomous car, or we'll drive
yeah.
to the interview,
Yeah.
drive to the conference.
And that's
in an autonomous-
fascinating.
That has always fascinated me since this conversation started happening from day one, of the idea that in the cabin, in the vehicle, that it would give you your time back.
Yes.
I think that's extremely valuable.
Yes, absolutely.
Nicolai, thank you so much for being with us. We've been speaking today here at AutoSens in Brussels, AutoSens Brussels 2023. Nicolai Behmann, Technical Solution Architect at Siemens EDA. Nicolai, thank you for being here.
Thanks
Safe
a lot.
travels back home. Let's do this again sometime real soon. More to come as we continue with AutoVision News live at AutoSens Brussels 2023 from the Auto World Museum alongside Nicolai Behmann. I'm Carl Anthony, AutoVision News.